Hi, I'm Dia. Welcome to 30-Day Yoga Party Day 12. Today, I have a quick and dirty full body flow for you that includes some core work. Have 2 blocks handy, and I'll see you on the mat. Hi, yoga friends. Take 2 blocks, set them at the top of your mat, and then we'll just start standing for a moment and roll through your wrists. And at the same time, soften through your knees and just shift your weight from right foot to left foot. Nothing too specific. This can be any interpretation of this that you like. It's one of the benefits of practicing yoga in our own home. We can make a variation on any sort of rule at any time. Good. Go ahead and let that go. And then we are starting right in a downward facing dog. So I'll meet you there. Taking a little extra time to set this up before we start. Spread your fingers wide, palms press down and forward into your mat. Let your hips lift up and back. Inhale, see if you can send your hips even further away. Lengthen through your side body. And exhale, heavy your heels down. Think about the front of your thighs here. I want you to lift up through your kneecaps, lift up through your quadriceps, lifting them towards your hip crease. Good. Take another inhale and exhale. From here, bring your chin to your chest. Lift your heels and start to roll through this cat shape all the way out into a plank. Wrists under shoulders as always. From here, soften your knees, send your hips up and back, right back into your downward facing dog. Again with that, nice and slow, chin to chest. Start to round through your spine, heels lift like you're unrolling a red carpet down the length of your spine. And then soften your knees, hips up and back. Good. We'll start to make this a little more fluid. So go ahead and round forward. Inhale as you land here. And exhale as you press to your downward facing dog. Rounding through, chin to chest, and then pressing back. Take this about 3 or 4 more times. That red carpet spine, maybe that's the new hashtag. Red carpet spine, just rolling it out. Great, one more time wherever you are. And again, breathe in and breathe out. Lift your right leg up and back, inhale. And exhale, step forward to your right thumb. Keep that back knee lifted. Take these blocks under your palms. Beautiful. Setting up this solid foundation. So your left heel is pressing back. Again, you're lifting up through this knee and this quad, just really sort of lengthening there. Setting up a nice solid base for you to inhale, shine your chest forward. And now exhale, straighten your front leg and fold over. Your back heel is still lifted. And we'll move through this. Inhale, bend to gaze forward. Exhale, straighten and fold. Inhale, bend, gaze forward. Exhale, straighten and hold here. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Lift your chest halfway, set your blocks out of the way, and then walk your hands over to the left. You're going to parallel 2 feet here, nice and wide. And then I want you to take hold of the opposite elbows, a la ragdoll hang, and fold forward. If your elbows can reach the floor, awesome. If they can't, also awesome. Just sort of dangle here. Sway from side to side. Feel the backs of your legs open up. Continue to breathe. And one more inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and release your hands down. Find a half lift by tenting your fingers under your shoulders. Bend your right knee, crawl yourself back to the top of your mat, low lunge, and then step back to downward facing dog. Roll through that red carpet spine a few more times. Let's say one more time. And then we'll move to the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. And exhale, step forward to your left thumb. Again, setting up this nice, solid foundation. Breathe in, shine your chest forward. And breathe out as you fold over that left leg. Right heel, back heel lifted. Inhale, bend, gaze forward. Exhale, straighten and fold. Inhale, bend, gaze forward. Exhale, straighten and hold here. Take a breath in. And breathe out. Good. Find your half lift. Set your blocks out of the way. Walk your hands over to the right. Pardon the view. It's not much I can do about that right now. And then go ahead and tent your fingers under your shoulders again. Find that flat back. And I want you to see if you can keep your hips exactly level. Bend your right knee. And then slide, bend your left knee. Great. Keep it moving. Just back and forth. Aiming for level hips. Stretching through our inner thighs here. Awesome. One more time to the right. And then to the left. Walk your hands to the top of your mat, coming back through this low lunge and step back to a downward facing dog. A few more times, roll through your spine. See if you can really connect these movements so one just rolls right into the other. Like a nice rolling wave. You can't have too many metaphors or analogies. Okay, take an inhale here. And exhale. Breathe and lift your right leg up and back. As you exhale, step to the middle of your mat. Between your hands to the middle of your mat. And then from there, if you need to, in fact, why don't we all take our blocks under our palms? You're going to bring your left knee forward outside of your right ankle and then sit down into a twisted seat. You will have to readjust just a little bit. Awesome. So if you can, the sole of your right foot is pressed down into the mat. And if it's not quite there, that's okay. Just keep aiming for that. Send your energy towards that, okay? Inhale here, lengthen through your spine. And exhale, twist towards your right leg. Knock over a block while you're on your way. Tense your fingers behind you. And see if you can gaze past your right shoulder. Leaving your hips square to the top of your mat. As you inhale and lengthen through your spine, exhale, twist from your belly button and higher. Great, breathe in. And breathe out. Go ahead and release that twist. Take a little counter twist to the left. Feels so good. You're really gonna have to move your blocks out of the way now. Okay, shift your weight into your left hip. Your right leg's gonna swim forward to the side and then back behind you, moving through a half pigeon here. Let your left knee be wider than your left hip, okay? And then you want the front of your right thigh resting down onto the floor. Beautiful. If you have a lot of space between your hip and the floor, you can always put a blanket or a block there to help support you. Otherwise, go ahead and crawl your hands forward. Fold over your front shin and let your forehead rest down to the floor. Go ahead and give yourself permission to sort of release here just for a moment. Notice your breath, the way your belly might expand into your ankle in this forward fold. Sort of marvel at all the things our bodies can do for us and with us. Awesome. Take one more inhale. And exhale. Lift your gaze. Walk your hands back towards your hips. If you have a prop underneath your left hip, go ahead and remove that now. And then we're going to shift our weight over to the left and bring your right leg back in front and left leg back in front. Okay, from here, lift your right shin, lift your left shin, boat pose, palms face up towards the ceiling. You can always bring your fingertips behind your knees if you need. And then think about a string lifting you on your sternum here on this high diagonal. Little stability challenge. Take one more inhale. And exhale. You can float your feet down, cross at your ankles, palms up, shift forward and step back to your downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk it out. Good. Moving to the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back. And exhale, step forward between your two hands to the middle of your mat. Great. If it helped before, take your blocks back under your hand. Wow, words. Right knee is going to come forward outside of your left ankle as you sit back down into this seated twist. Go ahead and readjust so your hips are square to the front of your mat. Left solo foot reaching for the floor. Tense your fingers on either side of you. Breathe in. And now breathe out, twist to the left. It's always so nice when my first move is away from you and I wonder what you see, and then I get to face towards you. And then we get to be in this twist together. Beautiful. Lengthening through your spine as you inhale. And exhale, gaze a little further over your left shoulder. Breathe in. And breathe out. Go ahead and release that counter twist to the right. Good. And then shift all the way over to the right. Your left leg swims forward to the side and back, setting up for half pigeon on the other side. Again, you can tense your fingers up here to help you sort of recalibrate, readjust so you're in the optimal position for this. Let your right knee be wider than your hip, so just out towards the edge of your mat. The front of your left thigh rotates down towards the floor. You can release those back toes. Find lots of length here. Again, if you need props under your hips, go for it. When you're ready, crawl your hands forward, folding over your right shin. And then again on this side, feel free to totally release into the floor. And while you're at it, why don't you unclench your jaw, soften through your third eye. And breathe in. And breathe out. Lift your gaze, walk your hands back towards your hips. And then again, shift your weight into your right hip. Left leg comes forward. Right leg comes forward. We'll take Navasana boat pose one more time. If you want to kick up the heat, take a block, put it in between your thighs. You definitely don't have to do this. This is an option. Either way, everybody float your shins up parallel with the floor, palms face up towards the sky. Okay. And we are all going to kick it up together. So I want you to inhale, lengthen through your legs and lay back just a little bit. And exhale, rebend your knees and bring your chest towards your thighs. Inhale and exhale for 5 and 4 and 3. Woo, I'm shaking too. And 2 and 1. Awesome. Float your feet down. Set your block to the side and go ahead and roll to your back. We've done it. We are at Savasana. Extend your legs long. Palms face up towards the sky. Shoulders heavy down into your mat. We'll breathe in together here. And breathe out for our beautiful Savasana rest. Start to deepen your breath. Go ahead and move out of this rest. Bring movement to your body. Take a nice big stretch. And roll over to one side. Walk yourself up to a seated position. Press our palms to heart center in gratitude. Thank you so much for your practice. Namaste.